What's up, guys? It's Turner from SPLParts. I'm here with Jason Dent and the Blue Dragon, which happened to be the first vehicle, or the first 6th-gen Camaro fully equipped with our parts, running laps around the racetrack. Trusted them enough for Daytona a couple years ago. What has your experience been with this awesome vehicle pre and post SPLParts?
So before SPLParts, we had an issue with, right there? So before SPLParts, we had an issue with maintaining like the camber settings and all the alignment settings. And once we put the SPLParts on, we actually don't have that issue anymore. So it maintains the settings between races. We have to do very little adjustment. So it just basically, you can put in your alignment settings and it locks them in.
And I would ask you if you could hear if it makes the car any noisier, but I don't think you could hear your suspension falling off of this vehicle.
No.
It's probably the loudest Camaro I've ever heard. I've begged him to put at least one muffler on it, but he refuses.
It actually has one muffler on.
Well, 2 then. One more, please. So what changed in how the car drove and felt like? I mean, the repeatability is great to be able to set the car up appropriately, but was there any change in the way car feedback?
So it actually handles a lot better. The factory parts, there was a lot of give in the factory parts. So when you're hard in a corner or something like that, you could actually feel stuff moving around.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more it's solid now. You don't have to. You don't get that crazy feel in the corners.
And you're running Michelin slicks most of the time, or a really aggressive racing slick every time you come out here, running incredibly fast times. I think you've gotten down to a 213 around here, or that was the predictive last year?
Yeah, Cameron ran a 215, but yeah, the predictive was a 213.
Predictive of a 213, which is very rapid. I think the first day y'all installed SPL was your first sub 20 day out in the car. Big improvement over that. And you've been running, what, 2 years on them now?
Yeah, 2 years.
Everything's been, held, no rust, no corrosion, all that stuff. Luckily, we live in Texas, not something we really have to worry about. But what are the plans for it? I heard you're trying to move into door-to-door racing.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing some wheel-to-wheel stuff. I really like the endurance racing with WRL, so I'm probably going to transition into more of a wheel-to-wheel kind of thing, more than the one lap at a time. It's much more fun to run. To me, it's much more fun to run back-to-back consistent laps than it is one really fast one.
Of course. So. I think you're at the wrong race event for that one.
No, I know.
But it's a sweet vehicle. Let me know before you sell it if you decide to. I love this thing.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite cars out here. I'm out here every weekend. I always enjoy seeing this thing, but I like a heads up a little bit.
I always say fire in a hole.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you, Jason.
Yes, sir.